Welcome back to Case Closed, Anime Review, episode 258. We are here reviewing episode number 1148, The Detective Boys and the Two Leaders. Yes, that is seriously the name of the episode. It adapts from chapter, 1097, and about most of chapter 1098. And like typical, the first half of the episode covers the entirety of chapter 1097. And the second half covers the rest. Or basically what was covered, except for 5 pages of chapter 1098. So the episode opens up with Conan on his phone, basically watch the news of the last canon case of the series. You're like, really? Yeah, that's what he does here. Which, by the way, in case you're curious though, it was not that long ago. It was just about a month ago. Roughly about 3 weeks ago, they had this. So it's okay, so basically, oh, by the way, the episode also had a new opening title sequence, which it's teasing an actual case. Yes, the scenes we have in the thing where it features rum, wasabi, and I believe it was, the current superintendent. Yeah, that's actually a tease for an actual case. That was actually one of the more longer cases they had in the series. Oh yeah, definitely. And it's there's not even mention of Sarah in this episode. Yeah, because it's a canon episode. Oh, and also I did notice is apparently they replaced Mary's original, that was Sarah's mom, her original dub actress. Oh yeah, I didn't know this. So she had been playing Mary since her debut appearance. She'd been in the show for quite a while. And she passed away last year at the age of 61 at the bout of illness, and her replacement is younger than she is by 10 years. Yeah, and she also voices a character who was mentioned in this very episode. So, yeah. So, here's basically, so we have the Detective Boys, there's a Mass Yaiba collab going on, and of course they want to go, but it's just, why don't I just have basically Professor Gasset appeal? Oh no, he's out with a bad back, and of course Wasabi basically just happens to come by and says, I can come, I can take you to live around in a car, and Kobayashi can't come because she's got a date with Sonori. Yes, first time he's mentioned in a long time in the series. Yes, yeah, this is her boyfriend. Though he was actually featured in the anime not that long ago. His last known appearance in the main anime was back in episode number 1031. Excuse me, 1131. That was the last time he physically appeared in the series. And here, it was just a mention. Which I was kind of surprised about that. Yeah, and by the way, in case you're curious though, the episode aired back in August. And just by sad coincidence when Mary's original sub actress passed away. So yeah. She got a date with him, so... And then just by sheer coincidence, Aki, the one who's Sarah's eldest brother. He's asked to come along by Conan. Yes. By the way, it's been a while since he last appeared. So, okay, basically his disguise. Now, in case you're curious, though, when was the last time he appeared in the series? Well, prior to this very episode, in terms of the anime, last time it was seen prior to this very story, and I kid you not, with the exception of a flashback. The last time it was seen was back in the 3-part that aired almost 2 years ago. Yeah, almost 2 years ago that was the last time he was seen. And I'm very happy to see the guy back. Yeah, in case you're curious though, does he ever return again after? Does he return like in their story arc? No, he doesn't. This is the most recent thing he's done. So basically, he rents out a car. Yeah, he rents out a car and takes him to the beach. And of course, basically, like, you have basically all the kids wearing swimsuits, but he's not wearing a swimsuit because he has a voice changer under his collar. And Wasabi has got a mark on her that she can't expose because I think she's a very beautiful woman. And I think the character's only 38 years old. She looks gorgeous. So they have this weird subplot of like they're at this place where they serve this tornado yaiba sausage, and of course, Genta randomly drops his, so they ask for another one, and then we're introduced to 3 original characters. We're introduced to the characters we're introduced in this episode are there is Sakura, who, get this, apparently had the thing where she is like apparently Takase, where I think like they said that they used to date, and the fact that she probably still has feelings for him, and also the fact that Mika apparently dumped the other girl's brother for the younger brother, and they had this weird one when they actually kept in the anime of her apron getting undone and having her ex fix it. And all because she's wearing flashy clothes. So then, of course, their boss comes in, who's 40 years old, and he apparently likes pineapple juice. And he likes grape juice because it makes him sleepy. For reasons. So then, of course, basically, he takes a nap in the break room. Actually, more like the back room, actually. So then, of course, basically, where Mika goes to her grandma to deliver some medicine, and Sakura goes to get some pineapple juice from a nearby vending machine. Well, we'll get back to that. So the 2 girls get back, but their boss is not there, and the ex is not there, so they go to the back room. And they find him, no problem. He's asleep. And then they notice basically this weird bundle of towel, like, on the floor nearby. And it turns out it's their dead boss. The boss is actually dead and strangled. She screams, so Wasabi, Okura, and Conan basically run into the. And then we get the return of a particular inspector who has not been seen in this series in a long time. That being Shungo Yasamoto, aka the older one. Yes. And in case you're curious, though, when was the last time he appeared in the anime? Oh my freaking god. He has not appeared in this series since 2017. This was the first time in a little over, like, with the exception of flashback, a little over 7 years since he was last seen. Because I remember he was in the manga, like, wait, where the heck have you been? Yeah, in terms of the anime, This is the first time in like almost 200 episodes he's made physical appearance in the anime. In the manga, prior to this very story, he last appeared in chapter 962. Yeah, so it's been a while. And of course, like, and it's like, oh yeah, and of course that they introduced a brand new character here with a detective. Like, oh, yeah, it's like, where's Mori? Oh, he's not here. So we have our teacher here, and of course we have Aki, of course, Sabo. Eventually he's of course they have this really cool conversation, Mantra with him and Wasabi, and then of course like, okay, so they kind of suspect basically it was a towel basically strangled him, or probably that apron, whatever, and like you have 3 suspects, 3 employees, and they're all questioned, and apparently they'll have alibis, and that's how but by the way, it is mentioned that when Miko was their grandmother, she apparently, when she arrived, she forgot her key and she just started going to sleeping, or she has to get back in time because she had high blood pressure. Sakura, she had to go to a vending machine because it was pointed out there was a convenience nearby, but she had to go to this particular vending machine because it's her boss's favorite pineapple juice. And Ariel had video game and fell asleep after they drank grape juice. I'm like, interesting. But overall, really good episode. I actually enjoy this one. Yeah. And looking up, basically, we have 3 more canon episodes. Like, after this one, we have another one. Right after this one, I'm like, wow. I did not suspect, basically, of the show of putting out, like, more than one. Like, basically, normally the way they do this is they do one quick 2-parter, or at least or maybe a 3-parter, and then they just take a break for quite some time before they release another one. Oh, and I'm shocked about this, because I would have thought that they would have done this out of order, but no. And my guess is this is probably their apology. Now, of course, they did this right after. I get probably the reason why they decided to do this one next over, let's say, doing Kaito Kid, because the previous case is mentioned in this one. Which I gotta admit, that was actually a really smart idea for them to do. And maybe the reason why they adapted the first 2 cases out of order, I'm guessing the reason why this was that the next case didn't reference it, so that's probably the reason why they decided to do, like, here's how this all last year worked. First, I did Watari's date book, Watari Dates Notebook. And the next one was Marriage Partners Searching Party Murder Case. And then I did the case that came after that in May, roughly just 2 months after that, with Narogare Prefecture Border Case. And then the next one after that was Detective Play Director Murder Case. Actually, no, that was not the next one. It was actually Family Restaurant Murder Case. That was the next one. Then we have the Detective Play Director Murder Case. Because I'm thinking the reason why they're back doing the whole thing of adapting something in order. Excuse me. So, by the way, the Omatao sequence, that was actually teased for the Case Tournament Murder Case. Was that one? No, I remember there was another one. It may have been, yeah, I think it was that one. And that's actually a 7-part story. That could be the very next one. It's possible. And if you're curious, how long ago did this case air? The release of the manga? Well, over 2 years ago. So after the very next arc, in case you're curious though, how many chapters are left to be adapted? Well, apparently the next chapter is coming out until January 22nd. Okay. So if you're really curious of how many chapters left to go, like after the end of this month, they have exactly 34 left. Maybe the reason why they decided to do the next one right away, and this is my personal theory on the matter, is probably because there's a good amount of material out right now. So that's probably the reason why we're getting 2 in a row. That is just my personal theory. And then we're probably going to wait a bit until maybe at the conclusion of the very next case. Then we'll find out exactly when the next one will air. But my guess is that after this next episode, after this arc and next arc wrap up, we're probably going to go to filler. Again. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with that. But yeah, that's basically a particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, do the dislike button. I'm going to go ahead and watch Blue Exorcist next, get that out of the way. So that I'll have a little bit tomorrow, just Bleach and Fairy Tail, if that one comes out tomorrow. Okay? Next video.